Hey y'all, Enzo here from Knox Knife Mods. Sorry about my appearance, I just got done doing yard work, but now's the best time for me to shoot something really quick, so I'm gonna knock it out. Just got back from Blade Show and picked up a really cool concept while I was there. This is a prototype that they had on sale for a silly price, so I had to get it. This is the Kansept Chimera. So not sure yet if this is gonna see full production, but it's a cool little knife. I really like the lines on it. I like the design. I think that maybe the thumb stud placement could be improved, but other than that, I really dig it. So what we're gonna do here, as you can see, it's got some scratches and wear on it because it was a display piece. So we're gonna try to alleviate that. I really like this deep blue anodizing job, I should say. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do a stonewash job on it. This is really easy to do with handles, particularly when they've already got a finish applied to them. So we're just gonna take it apart, stonewash these handles, and yeah, we're gonna dive into it. Let's go. So I'm gonna try to keep this brief. This seems like a pretty straightforward disassembly job here. Looks like a T8 on the pivot. Let's get that in place, yep, T8. Don't know if that pivot's captive or not, so I'm holding the other side. All right. Come on, oh wait, oh, that's the, I'm screwing out the pivot, not the pivot screw. Let's get that back and we'll disassemble it from the other side. See, it's definitely not captive. We have established that. Which makes sense with it being a proto. Okay, there's our pivot screw, and it's already wanting to come apart. Looks like T6 on the body here. There's just one body screw. I'm not sure if the clip screws contribute to that at all. Let me see if I have another T6 here. No, that's all I got. All right, we'll go with this one. It's not my favorite one. It's got some wear, but it'll be okay. Go from this side. Yep, T6 on the body here. This is coming out readily though. Looks like they did not Loctite this since it's a proto, so that's good. A lot of the time these companies can really overdo it on the thread locker. Okay, yep, coming apart very easily. There's our first scale. Here is our, this is a 9CR blade. Again, with it being a proto, they use an affordable steel. Our non-captive pivot there. And let's see if we can get this backspacer out. Yep, easy enough. And this receiver's coming right out. Oh wait, I'm gonna need to, here we go. Do it like this. There we go. Got our receiver. So bearings and this body screw here. Beautiful. All we need to do now is get out the pocket clip. And then also I should have some, where are those other bearings I'm missing? Here they are. Bearings are here. Let's get those out. There we go. Simple enough, very straightforward. This is why I kind of prefer, I understand like knife companies have to Loctite, I get it, because that's really tight. That's discouraging. All right, what can we do here? Why of all things would the pocket clip screws be in so tight? It does not want to move. I don't like that. All right, we might have to get the heater out for that, the straightener. Let me get that. So what we're going to do, I use this hair straightener to loosen up screws that have been Loctited. So what we're going to do is get this up to 450, and then we're just going to hold it on the inside there where those screws are. Hopefully that'll be enough to loosen those up. It's the second time I've run into this on a knife, and I do not want to strip those screws. And they feel just really tight. And in addition to that, this is not my best T6. I should have, here we go, let's try this. I have this little T6 wrench that's even better for things like this. Yeah, it's just not wanting to budge. So we're gonna heat that up and we're gonna try it with the wrench first. One thing we need to do while we're waiting is to get these washers out. This is a bearings race washer. Let's get that out on both sides. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right, cool. I am gonna leave that screw in just because I don't like messing with lock bar interface screws. It just makes me nervous. All right, this is up to 450, so let's go ahead and pop this on here. We're just gonna do that bottom side. I'm hoping the ano, you know, it's only on the inside, so hopefully it won't screw up the ano, but it might. All right, we're gonna do 1 minute. All right, fingers crossed this works. Ooh, that's hot. Shoot. I can't believe this. That is not budging. That's unbelievable. Well, we may be stuck with it. I don't want to stonewash it with the pocket clip on because then you're going to wind up with this negative space around it. It's going to look really silly. Man, I can't believe this. So once again, I'm faced with a stuck screw in the pocket clip. The second time in a row, the second knife in a row this has happened. So I tried a bunch of things here. As you can see, tried a different driver, tried heating it up another round, but that just wouldn't do it. So eventually I decided to attempt to drill it out from the backside. Now this seemed to work fairly well at first, but it really just couldn't get enough traction to push the screw out. So now what I decided to do was take another look at the head of my driver, and I realized that it was warped a little bit. So I decided to once again reheat the screw, try to loosen up any residual Loctite that was on it, and then I took the head of my driver to my belt grinder and sanded it down till I was past the warp section. So it shortened the shank, but it still has enough reach to get into the screws without an issue. And that solved my problem. So sorry for the footage of the back of my arm here, but I was just needed to get in there and get that damn screw out. As y'all can see here, I get a piece of tape, just kind of connect these two together just to keep them oriented in the inside. Also helps push that lock bar out a little bit, but that shouldn't be a huge problem. All right, that was something trying to get that screw out. It's always something. All right, let's get to it. I'm gonna put some soap in here, wash it up, we'll be good to go. All right, guys, pretty pleased with how this turned out after what I had to go through to muscle that damn screw out. So let's get this thing put back together and we will have a nice stone-washed Kansept Chimera. All right, guys, well, that was fun. There seems to be a theme going on with my recent custom jobs now where it's like, let's make the pocket clip really difficult to take off. But we got it figured out. So this is the Kansept Chimera prototype, now with a nice stonewash on that blue anode titanium. So again, just wanted to do this to show y'all how easy it is to do this. Typically, you're not gonna have the problems that I'm having with the pocket clip. But it is very easy to do, especially when your scales have already been finished. It can be a really nice look to achieve if they've been DLC'd, if they've been Cerakoted, if they've had an ano applied. Yeah, it's easy to do and it looks really cool, I think, if you're a fan of that battle wash kind of look. So I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think about this Kansept Chimera. Only thing that I would do is move those thumb studs back and integrate them into the handle a bit to have them act like stop pins, like additional stop pins. Because in the closed position, I think they look like they're a little floating out there a little bit. Not a fan of how they look in the closed position. But let me know what you guys think. I will see y'all next time. Peace.